Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you clicked on this video, I'm guessing maybe you're a little bit overwhelmed by the decluttering process and looking for a way to move through it a little bit more quickly, a little bit more efficiently. That's what this video is all about. Today I'm going to share with you 7 tips that have helped me go through the decluttering process a lot faster and more efficiently, and I'm hoping that they will help you too. If you're new here, I'm Amanda. I make videos all about minimalism, slow, simple living. Decluttering is a huge part of that, and so I do talk about it a lot, especially right now because we just moved into a new home and I'm in the process of having to kind of go through all of our things item by item, and I'm trying to do it as quickly and efficiently as possible. I don't want to waste any time dragging out this process again. So that's why I thought that now is the perfect time to share these tips, because I'm utilizing them myself. I am trying to get through this process of decluttering quickly and efficiently, especially this time of year. If you're watching this when it comes out, it's middle of September, and as we go into the holiday season, that is when we accumulate more clutter, it seems. So trying to get ahead of it is a good thing. All right, so let's dive into these tips. First up, let's talk about setting clear goals and having a solid decluttering plan. Now, I know this might sound like it might slow the process at first when you're getting started. Like, why don't I just jump right in and start decluttering? Oftentimes what happens, and I've learned this through my own experience, is that you will get derailed so quickly if you don't have a plan in place, if you don't even know what you're trying to achieve and you just dive right into decluttering. You'll get pulled in so many different directions throughout your house. You just kind of fall off track, and it actually ends up slowing things down in the long run. So I can say with experience and confidence that taking the time up front to have an idea of what it is you want to achieve from this, setting out those goals, make a note in your phone, pen and paper, whatever it is, and then actually creating a bit of a plan. It doesn't have to be a super detailed, thorough plan, but at least having an idea, like if it's your closet you want to tackle, you want to tidy up your garage, is that a pain point for you in your household? Is it the paperwork that's piling up? Having that specific goal in mind will make it so much easier to actually stay focused and stay on track. And then come up with the plan. So for example, if it's your closet that you're tackling, maybe tackle one part of your closet per day for a week. However it is you're breaking things up, having that written down in some form is actually going to help you stay incredibly focused and achieve the decluttering results that you want in a quicker and more efficient manner. Next would be to start with the easy stuff. Seems like a pretty straightforward suggestion, but oftentimes we find ourselves tackling projects that are a little bit too sentimental or stuff that we have way too much attachment to, and that just gets us held back in the emotional part of decluttering, and we can't make any actual progress. So do yourself a favor when you're starting out. Tackle the stuff that's really easy. Things in your home that are broken, things that you don't use, things that have been lying around your home damaged, collecting dust. Those types of things are very easy to make decisions on. They don't require much time and thought, and it'll give you those quick wins and that momentum that you need to keep going. It's kind of like warming up before a workout. If you're not used to decluttering, you haven't built up those muscles, you need to start with the easy stuff. Still getting rid of stuff, you're still making progress efficiently, but you're doing it in a way that's going to be faster because you're not bogged down in the hard decision making early on. And as you get through that stuff, you'll be a lot more competent to go through the more challenging parts. Tip number 3 is to use the 4-box method. So when you are ready to start decluttering and you've made your plan, you're starting with a room or maybe a category of items, set yourself up physically with 4 boxes or containers, and you're going to have them labeled keep, sell, donate, and trash. As you go through your belongings in this room or this category of items, you're going to place items in each box. This helps you go through the process of it more quickly, because rather than having to figure out where everything is going to go right away, you kind of already have a place for it. So everything that you're going to be donating is in one place. Everything that you want to hopefully maybe sell to make some money is in one place. Trash and recycling, that's obviously garbage, can go in one place. The keep box I sometimes use if I'm in a room and I'm putting stuff that I know I want to keep but maybe doesn't belong in that room. I'll put it in that box so I know that I have to rehome it or put it back in the correct place at a later time. From experience, I've done decluttering with this method and without this method, and it just helps make things go a lot smoother and a lot faster because you're not worrying about where to put everything that you're decluttering. You already have a place for it. You've got these boxes, these containers, you are good to go. Number 4 would be to set a timer. So it doesn't have to be like something that you're rigidly sticking to. One day it could be 15 minutes, another day it could be an hour if you have the time, 5 minutes, whatever your schedule allows on that particular day for that particular time. Set a timer, physically set a timer. I have found that this method helps you to stay a lot more focused, and it doesn't make the task seem too overwhelming, because if you know I'm just going to do what I can do for 20 minutes today, it's a little less daunting. The other thing that I find setting a timer helps with is avoiding distractions. In the past, if I didn't set a timer, I would kind of maybe go on my phone in between or put the TV on and I get distracted and watch TV while I was decluttering. Things kind of pull you away from the task at hand. Whereas if I know that I'm just doing this for 20 minutes and then that's it, I can really hone in and focus on that task. That can really help you speed things up. Tip number 5, I call the 10-10-10 rule. And this is how it works. If you're kind of stuck in a rut, you don't know how to get through your things quickly, choose 10 items right off the bat that you know you want to keep. If you're working in a particular room, like the kitchen, for example, look around and think, okay, these 10 items, count them out. These 10 items I am keeping. Then you're gonna look for 10 items that you want to sell or donate and 10 items that are obvious trash or recycling. This particular rule will give you like a clear, manageable way to go through your belongings and make decisions pretty quickly to help speed up the process. Plus, if you do this over time, it helps make that steady process without, again, feeling too overwhelmed. So if you set a timer like for 20 minutes and you're like, okay, I'm gonna focus on 10 items I wanna keep, 10 I wanna donate, and 10 I wanna just trash or recycle, you kind of have like an end goal there, and at the end of it, you've decluttered 20 items. Tip number 6 for me is all about setting the mood. I actually enjoy decluttering, and at times it's kind of like a fun thing to do, so I'll set up a playlist. Music can definitely make the process more enjoyable if you've got some music on, you're going through and doing your thing for however much time you have that day. It just puts you in a better headspace and can really actually help you power through all of the clutter. Unless for you, music is a distraction and you'll just find yourself dancing, singing, and not focusing. If that's you, maybe don't set up a decluttering playlist. But rather than having the TV on or using your phone as a distraction, have some music on in the background. It kind of just keeps the mood happy and fun and lighthearted, and you find you'll get through the stuff a lot faster. My final tip I want to share with you is to use your local buy nothing groups. If you're not familiar with these groups, you can oftentimes find them on Facebook for your town or city, and it's essentially a group for giving away free items that people can come and just pick up, or if you're in search of something, you can always look in these groups. I've personally found this to be such a good way to get rid of items that I have planned to donate or sell. Sometimes if I just don't want to go through the headache of selling something because I don't think I can really get much for it, I'll just post it for free in a buy nothing group, and if somebody can come and pick this up today, it's on the front porch, it's all yours. Same for a lot of the items that I'm planning to donate. Sometimes I'll list them here, and if someone can come pick it up the same day, it saves me a trip to the donation center, and I know it's going directly to someone who can use it. The best thing about this method is that it's a quick way to get the stuff you're decluttering out of your house, because half of the battle is not choosing what to declutter, it's actually getting it out of your house. So using these groups is a super fast way to do that. So that's it. Those are my 7 tips to help you declutter faster and more efficiently. Honestly, I hope that these tips, whether you utilize one of them or all of them, I hope that they help you to make your personal decluttering journey a little bit easier and a lot more efficient. I know when I was starting out, I really appreciated tips and advice from others who are more experienced on how to get through this a little bit faster, a little bit more efficiently, and so I hope this helps you in the same way. As always, thank you so much for spending this time with me. I will see you in my next video.